Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News with a Bachelor in Paradise recap, a guy's review. That's right. I take notes, read them back to you, and tell you all about last night's Week 3 episode of Bachelor in Paradise. Right after this, we'll get to Golden Bachelor. And then right after that, I will have the irrefutable evidence that Clayton Echard was set up in at least one way by an unnamed woman with a fake, or I should say fraudulent, ultrasound. I've got that evidence. I will lay it out for you. I have met with my defamation lawyer, and I've been investigating this with a team of other people, and we're going to bring that to you right after these innocent, irreverent, and unedited recaps. Let's jump right into it. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals, patreon.com/Dave Neal for behind the scenes bonus content. We'll be live at 9:30 a.m. this morning to go discuss all the things that are going on in our world. We tripled our Patreon memberships yesterday due to everyone's interest in the ongoing stories. And every afternoon, Bachelor Rush Hour, the hit podcast. Tomorrow, I'll be interviewing a comedian friend of mine who is a commentator or was a commentator for the NFL Network. And we're going to hear their story about finding success while also finding happiness. That's what it's all about, right, folks? So we'll have all of that. All right, let's get into it. We've got the Bachelor in Paradise version of Julia Roberts feuding with the Johnny Depp version of Bachelor in Paradise. Wait, did I say that right? Either way, we're going to get into it right now. Week 3, we've got Kat and Braden talking about the relationship. Kat says she won't explore other things. And then your boy Tanner shows up. I don't even think I have an image of Tanner, but he shows up. Good-looking white guy. They all look the same, right? Lots of new flesh crashing the beach today. Tanner arrives with date card. And then, actually, we do have Tanner. Here's Tanner right here. Oh, spoiler, that's what's going to happen. He arrives with the date card. Kat and Jess smile and fawn over him like game on. They just look like two little girls like waiting for the parade to show up. Tanner, and the parade does show up. We got tubas and trumpets and all the trombones, baby. Rusty trombones, too. It's the humidity, folks. All right, so he's got the date card. He's got all the power. Tanner pulls Jess, says he loves her blue one piece, and she says she wore it because she's bloated. And somewhere down the line, we've got the other girl going, bloated? I got 10 days constipation, you know? All right. But I understand you get bloated on the beach. Trust me, I was a bloated blowfish when I was just on my well-deserved vacation. All right, Tanner asks Kat on a date, and Braden is going to spiral. That's what's going to happen because he's put all of his eggs in the cat basket, metaphorically speaking. Tanner and Kat ride horses, and then they smooch. Kat says it exceeded all expectations, so there she is. Now we have the age-old question, is she into Tanner, or is she into just like getting the guy's affection? Who knows, really? You can say it for either gender. Are they into her, or do they just want some nookie? You know what I mean? Only time will tell. Tyler arrives. The ladies go wild. Oh my gosh, he's amazing. He's got so many abs. I can't count them all. Just like, braille for the human body, just going down the abs. All right, so he arrives. He quickly pulls Rachel. They had the teaser. Oh my gosh, is there unfinished business? I don't think there's unfinished business. I called this out from a mile away. She's happy to see him because they had chemistry and connection, but clearly it just wasn't going to work out on her season. Why would it work out on the beach? If it ain't going to work out on Bachelorette, it ain't going to work out when you need bug spray. That's just the golden rule. Bug spray does not elevate the experience. Getting crabs, whether it be through the fantasy suite or the sand, is not a good experience. All right, so they go wild. Sean is worried because he's with Rachel. Gosh, the show is brutal. Psychological experiment. Like somebody, hey, oh, you like someone? You like that person? Let's bring in a hotter version of you. Why don't we do that? Let's bring in you're a 7. Let's bring in a 7.5. You're cute, but with crooked teeth. Let's bring in a cute version with not crooked teeth. They're just they're never bringing in uglier people. Like, it'd be one thing if there's all these hot chicks and then they brought in some like, who are you guys? No, they're always bringing in a hotter person. All right, so Tyler pulls Jess, susses out if she would accept a date with him, and Jess says, yeah, I'd go on a date with you. So, Blake's like, what are you talking about? I've saved sea turtles. Come on. Meanwhile, the long tease story of Sam's constipation. The medic arrives. Let's see if we can get to the medic photo. There it is. The medic photo. She's constipated. She's got 9 days, no toot. Dr. Kelly, the ER doctor, says that on day 10, they'll consider drastic actions. She says, what does drastic action mean? He puts the ass into drastic. Shit happens, and sometimes it don't. All right, let's go back to sad Braden. We love a good sad Braden. Where is he? There's happy Braden. He has got six packs. Braden has the right amount of six packs. Any more abs here, and you'd say, all right, you're clearly neglecting a different aspect of your life if this is how many abs you have. And you might say, well, abs are made in the kitchen. Yeah, I hear that, but no one wants a guy who's counting his carbs. You know what I mean, folks? That's my excuse for having pizza tonight. All right, who's counting carbs anyway? All right, so let's get into it. Poor Braden's waiting for Kat to come back. He's nearly as urgent as Sam, both waiting for a special delivery, as it were. Sean feels bad for Braden after not liking Braden. Bro code, if a bro gets stiffed, it hurts us all. Even if it's a bro on a warring team, that's the truth. If a bro gets stiffed, or if another bro gets stiffed, like if Tanner's stiff because Braden got stiffed, are we understanding the play of words here? Then other bros go, you know what? That wasn't right. And if there's anything we learn from the beaches of paradise, it is that justice becomes a key storyline. Everything is seen, every palapa is all within eyesight. So you see all of the different ways that people can maybe abuse each other's trust or, manipulate each other, and it doesn't go down lightly. Conversations need to be had. Braden and Kat head off for a convo. She says she rode a horse, no mention of riding Tanner's face with her face, respectively. How do we even have this type of convo? Braden's like, Tanner's cool, eh? And Kat's like, yeah, he's pretty cool. Got me going. It's like, well, okay, too much. He's too cool at that point. Kat says she has to listen to her gut. And Sam's like, I've been trying to listen to my gut, but for 10 days. Kat says she's listening to her gut, says she doesn't know if feelings can grow any more between her and Braden. Braden asked, what changed? Kat says she's just listening to her feelings. He handled defeat pretty well. What can you do? Get angry at the person? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? You were not chosen. That's it. It's dejection. She could do it in a nice way, or she could do it in an angry way. It's like whatever, But this time, what's interesting is the girls come to call Kat out. Kylie says Kat needs to be respectful of other people's emotion. Kat's all giddy and excited. She's like, I just showered. Woo, I'm having a great time. And Kylie says, hey, read the room, sister. Jess explains it gracefully, glitter and all. Kat is combative to their comments. Jess tells Kat to stop interrupting. Kudos to Kylie and Jess for sticking up for Braden. My thought, though, Kat was fine. She could have been nicer in her rejection. She could have talked to Braden before she went on the date. She could have laid out her cards a little bit better. But in the end of the day, Braden didn't have any other options himself. He didn't turn down any nookie to stay with her. As far as I know, maybe did I miss something? Either way, I thought Kat was fine. Could it be better? Yes. But the breakup was a B plus. All right, Kat and Braden now speak. Kat channels her anger at Braden. Kat says now that she's 26, almost 27, she doesn't deal with his immaturity anymore. That's the equivalent of when someone says, I don't want no drama. If anybody ever says, I don't want no drama, they cause the most amount of drama. People that don't deal with drama are quiet. They're playing bocce by themselves. You know what I mean? So she's like, now that I'm turning 27, I just don't want to deal with it. It's like, okay, you got another 10 years of this, sister. Like, this is just the way it works. Because while you in the audience might be mature at 27, you don't make your way onto paradise on the beach for being mature and well put together. No offense to her. That's the picking committee that got them on the beach in the first place. So it's telling that Kylie and Jess feel for Braden. Kylie calls Kat a wild card, which is interesting. I don't see Kat as that harmful. I don't know. I think maybe she's confused. Maybe she doesn't set up good boundaries. I don't really know, but it's like she's by all means not going to be. I don't think it's a villain-worthy role. Braden says he feels like a dirty whore. Braden gets emo, and I love it. He says Kat drove a samurai sword through his heart. It's true. I mean, he's like, let's go to the sad Braden. Where's sad Braden? There he is. You drew. I mean, he is becoming Johnny Depp. You swashbuckling. You made me look like a dirty whore. You made me fall on a dirty, rusty samurai sword. And then Kat, though, gets sort of mad at him, reverse Unoing him. He got dumped, but now she's kind of parlaying it to make him the bad guy. And my friends, that is a Victoria Fuller play. kudos to Kat for pulling that card. Meanwhile, Mercedes hits her first one-on-one with Tyler. Let's go back to it. Can we get some credit? We just dabble through all these photos here by doing this off the cuff. Come on, folks. Now, do I do this because it's artistic integrity? No, it's just less editing time. All right, so Mercedes, German engineered. No, I don't think she's German engineered, but you understand the car pun, right? She hits her first one-on-one with Tyler. Mercedes tells Tyler he was number one on her list. Let's see if he can make her a whole number of things on his list. They see a raccoon and then they smooch. She's like, oh, there's signs. And the raccoon's like, I'm licking my butthole, eating garbage out of there is no sign. It's just late at night and I'm a scavenge animal. Is a raccoon a bottom feeder? Maybe. But here's to bottom feeders coming out and doing what they need to do, feeding off the bottom. And speaking of bottoms, we gotta be careful. All right, so they get the full treatment there. It's just nothing but nice teeth. They got that humidity glow. Tyler's got that young, throbbing, muscular energy, and then they of course get the firework treatment. Firework, and then all right, Katy Perry. All right, they've been so anyway, and then meanwhile, Will's on the beach all by himself. He seems heartbroken. Mercedes chats with him, and of course, Will becomes a sad boy. Of course, he's like, I wonder how their date's going. And they're fireworks. And he's like, all right, well, somebody's definitely getting wet under a firework. Both of them, maybe. Who knows? I mean, because they're sweating. Humidity comes in all shapes and sizes. Very moist sundresses and linen shirts happening. Sam confesses to Aaron that she's got a poo baby scheduled for birth the next day. He says he will promise her a great night. It's not your poo baby, it's our poo baby. And man, that is loyalty. Ladies out there, find yourself an Aaron who will be there for your poo baby. If your poo baby is real, if there's any evidence of fraudulent activity to prove that your poo baby is not real, I'm letting you know right now, I will find that evidence and I will come after you in the court of public opinion and we will expose your fraudulent poo baby. All right, more content coming to you right after this. You enjoy what we do here? If you had a smile, join the patreon.com/Dave Neal. Be right back.